Yeah, I hope so. He hasn't warmed up yet, so we'll see. But he was fine this morning.
Franco was saying he doesn't view you as rebuild because there's a lot of talent. Just can both things be true? You should be like, yeah, it's a project, and yeah, there's talent.
I guess both things can be true. I mean, I view it as, we're trying to do things in a winning way all the time, and we're not going to shortcut at all. But we do have some veteran players on our team. We have Eric Gordon, we have Danuel House, we have Christian Wood, who are out there, trying to lead, trying to do everything they can to help us win. We also have 5 19-year-olds, and the 21-year-old point guard. So we are somewhere kind of in between, but we are trying to compete. We're trying to do everything we can to win. And if that makes us somewhere in between building and talented, then that's us.
On the subject of really young, I asked this the other day, Danuel out for at least 2 more. Is there a role for KJ? There's specific ways that you would want to use in situations that you would want to use?
Yeah, I mean, he is, we obviously want to play as fast as possible. And he's one of the guys who can really run the floor and get us going that way. He also offensive rebounds and is an energy guy. So those spots where we're lacking energy or need a little punch or whatever, KJ can step right in, and he's prepared to do it. He was, like I said, he was out of the playing group for a while and worked hard, and he's back in the playing group now. So he knows that if you just stay ready, you'll get your chance, and he's doing that.
We'll open for Sam.
Brian Bearfield.
Coach, how do you think that the Lakers will try to, use their physicality, especially with a veteran-led team led by LeBron James and, with Carmelo Anthony, Russell Westbrook? How will they try to use that to their advantage against your young team?
They're gonna try to beat us up on the glass. They're gonna try to attack the paint like they do in transition or half court. Yeah, I mean, they're a big physical team, and the way big physical teams kind of affect you is by imposing that on their opponents. So, yeah, I don't really have a good answer for you on that one, besides they're just going to try to be as physical as possible with us, and we're going to have to meet that challenge and find ways to either handle it or play fast enough where we don't have to deal with it.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Salman, go ahead, please.
Stephen, it's been said before, but the Lakers are one of the older teams in the NBA. With you guys being one of the younger teams, are there ways to kind of exploit that, and how can you, as a younger team, use those advantages in your favor?
Yeah, I mean, that's another tough question. We are young and we are playing fast, and we're trying to use our athleticism to be disruptive. And, but there are situations that we're going to run into tonight that our young guys probably have never seen before. And you have guys like LeBron James and Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony and Anthony Davis, who have seen every single situation that you could possibly see, and it's not new to them. So for us, it's doing what we can to put pressure on their defense, whether it's playing fast or playing with great space, and then making it hard on them and on their end of the floor with our activity and our ability to kind of be disruptive. But yeah, as far as our the differences between the two, they're vast, and it's a product of the roster that they put together as far as their experience and our lack of experience.
Dan.
All right.
Another sort of Lakers question for you. The last few years, especially under Frank, they've just been like this defensive juggernaut. They've been, I think, top 3 last few years. They're like 27 or something this year. Do you still view them as like being a defensive team, or in preparing for them, have you been like, no, like they're a pace run, like really fast and high scoring team?
Oh, I'm definitely afraid of their defense. I mean, they're so big and long and inexperienced and can't cover for each other and are physical. So, it's a very small sample size as far as the rankings of every team, especially them as they kind of get into the rhythm of the season. I think we'll see their defense pick up for sure. I mean, when you have that size, when you have DJ and you have Dwight, and then you have LeBron and AD, and then you have, Russ, like it's hard not to be a really disruptive defensive team, but especially with the experience that those guys have.
Mark.
Stephen, I understand it's a small sample size, but what's your early impression so far of how Jalen's transitioned to the NBA, not just with his play, but just concepts and everything else?
It's been great. He has really taken the challenge as far as picking up what we are doing and finding his way and doing it in a way where he's not like pressing too much. There are times where he'll like any rookie or any 19-year-old who has been in the league will try to explore things that maybe aren't there based on the experience that he has, So, but from game to game, from film session to film session, from workout to workout, and his work ethic is like one of the best I've ever been around. He's improving, and that's what we want. That's what we want to see. So he had a game where he was 8 for 10 from 3, and then he had a game where he was 1 for 8 from 3. But it was the quality of the shots that is important to me, and whether they go in or not, that will come. But right now, as far as him trying to figure it out, it's definitely important for him to be the learner that he is, be the listener that he is, and be the worker that he is.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.